Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing okay, and if you live in the UK, I hope you had a really lovely bank holiday weekend, and for everybody else, I hope you had a lovely weekend and that you're doing okay and that you're comfortable and hopefully happy. I've made a little video today on energy zappers and I really hope you like it. It has taken me ages. It did take me a long time to make it, so I really hope you like it. And if you do, let me know in the comments and I could always make more ones. I'd like to make more of other energy zappers and also energy, what would you call it? Givers? Yeah. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy. Here are the top 3 energy zappers that, in my opinion, are a detriment to our health when we have chronic illness. So number 1 is stress. So this could be stress about having our illness, stress about the practicalities of having an illness, or the financial cost due to medical bills, medicine, or simply day-to-day expenses due to less work hours or no work at all. We could also have relationship stresses with our partners, family, children, parents, friends. And even though we can't take away the outside stresses, we can definitely try to minimize them as much as possible. And also change the way we react to the stresses up to a point. For example, with the stresses to do with bills. Perhaps you could talk to your providers explaining your health situation. I know from personal experience that many will set up smaller payments. Also, do check and see what benefits you are entitled to, because you could be entitled to some money that you are not already getting. I do know that obviously these things are also stressful in themselves, but it will eliminate a lot of stress in the long run. And you don't have to do it all alone. I mean, if you're tired or feeling very ill or have brain fog, you could ask a loved one, a family member, a friend, or a volunteer to contact people for you. Depending on where you live and your age, there will be different types of help out there for you. So do ask your doctor or your local council or a citizen advice bureau, and there is always some help in some of these areas. So one of the things we can do to activate our parasympathetic nervous system is to do things like practicing meditation, amongst other things. If you would like a video on how to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, do let me know and I'll make a specific video on that. So if you want to react to stress better or deal with stress better, then this is like quite a priority. And one of the things I would suggest is practicing meditation. Now I know that a lot of people just don't like the idea of meditation. They find it hard work, or they just can't switch off, or for just there are lots of different reasons. But if you can practice meditation, and if it's only for 5 minutes, trust me, it will make such a difference. If you would like me to do a meditation recording, just a 5-minute one, I will happily do one. Just let me know in the comments and I will do one. But apart from that, there are plenty of meditation videos on YouTube, and there are apps. Some of them you have to pay for. Some of them have some free meditation within them. There's obviously also meditation classes, and if you are well enough to attend them, you could go to somewhere local to you, or perhaps some places do Zoom meditation as well. But if you really don't like meditation, then just do anything that you know calms you and just takes you out of yourself and gives you this feeling of having a mini vacation. So that could be doing breathing exercises, a deep breathing, or listening to classical music, or whatever music that you find relaxing, or gardening. I have seen some garden beds, that raised garden beds, for people who are perhaps either in a wheelchair or can't bend down, and I think they're fantastic. Or you could just have a few plants around in your home and you could just water them and prune them. Or you could draw or color in or read, or I think the list is endless. It just depends on what you find relaxing. Number 2 are energy vampires. I was struggling to describe what an energy vampire is, but most of us will probably have one that we know. And I've just looked up at verywellmind.com, and I haven't clicked on it, but just there's a little bit at the top here which says energy vampires are people who sap your emotional energy either intentionally or unconsciously. Now I'm saying, remember that if your emotions are sapped, you will also get physically sapped, but obviously they're not really talking about that. They could be friends, family members, partners, colleagues, or neighbors who feed on your care and attention and can leave you feeling stressed, drained, exhausted, and overwhelmed. These people can be very well-meaning, but if they suck the little energy you have out of you, you really need to limit your time with them. And you know, they could be family members, they could be somebody very, very close to you, but take time out because you've got enough things zapping your energy as it is. Surround yourself with positive, empathetic people who want the best for you. And if you can't see these people often, why not set up a 10-minute phone call or FaceTime? And I'm sure a lot of people already do this, but when you are on a phone call, leave the phone next to you on speaker so you don't have to hold it, because that can be quite tiring in itself. And also put an alarm for the amount of time you think is best for you to talk for. So if you feel that after 10 minutes you start getting tired, put your alarm on before you even make that phone call for 10 minutes, and tell your friend, if they really understand your situation, you could say, I've put an alarm, I can only talk for 10 minutes, but I really wanted to speak with you. And then say, oh, there's the alarm gone, so sorry, but I have to go. And for people that you maybe don't know that well, that you still want to speak with, you could just say, hey, I've just called for 10 minutes, I have to pop out, or just make some excuse, whatever, I have to call somebody else, whatever. Another energy zapper is cleaning. So don't make cleaning be the thing that takes up most of your energy. We all deserve to feel some energy in our lives, so leave the energy that you do have for something that you love, that brings you some joy. If you can afford it, put aside some money for a professional cleaner once a week or every fortnight, and have a professional cleaner clean your home. If your budget doesn't allow you, find ways of simplifying cleaning and chores. For example, if you live with your family, see if you can delegate as much as possible. If that's out of the question, make cleaning as easy and comfortable as possible. You don't have to clean every day or every week. Some things can just be let go for a while. For example, let the dishes soak for a few hours or overnight and sit on a stool while washing the dishes. Or if you can afford it and have the space, get a dishwasher. And just remember that you don't have to do everything at once, even with washing dishes. You could wash a few dishes, say in the morning, and then wash a few dishes late in the afternoon, and then wash a few dishes the next day. And if you can afford it, you could also buy a robot vacuum cleaner. I know that really, really helped me. It was such a joy for me just to do whatever I'm doing and have this little thing running around cleaning my floors, and you know, and that's it. It's done. And also a steam mop. That's a really good idea too, because they are just they clean better than just a regular mop, and you don't have to really use your weight to scrub it. If you haven't already and would wish to do so, please do consider subscribing, because it would really, really help the channel. And that way I can make better videos, better quality videos, and just, yeah, different kinds of videos. So I would really, really appreciate if you would subscribe. And yeah, just wishing you lots of love and comfort, and I will see you next time. Bye.